Ba-da-ba-ba-da-da-ba-ba-dow.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-bop.
This is gonna be our jingle. This is it.
Bop, bop, bop.
Ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba.
No. Oh, you guys are still on that one. Okay.
What did you do? I thought
The
you were doing
underground
Mario.
level.
Denim,
The
denim,
next
denim.
level.
Oh,
Denim, denim, denim.
sounds like you're saying denim.
Yeah.
Oh, it goes lower and then it goes higher, I think. Yeah. Faye, you want to do the countdown?
Yeah. All right, you guys ready for the podcast?
Yeah, dude.
All right. 3, 2.
Okay.
Thank you, Brian.
Oh. Hey, what's up, everybody? We're back at it again. Episode 2 of the Free2Podcast.
Yo.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Welcome.
Just a reminder, I'm Brian or Jitsu. With me are my co-host, Phil and Faye.
Hello.
What's up?
Or Fayenix and SkojSkull.
Skr.
We're off to a great start.
How's
I love
everyone
this.
doing? Well, how are you
well.
two doing? I miss you two very much.
I miss you too.
I know. I missed you guys this week.
Yeah.
I'm busy.
I was really looking forward to filming today.
Yeah.
Just watching the episode and getting the reaction from the community was really cool.
Oh my gosh, people were really happy
Yeah,
about
it was
it.
awesome.
So thanks so much for tuning in and watching the first episode.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, guys. What was really cool was that people were actually coming into chat and being like, hey, the podcast was really cool. Like
That
names
was
I haven't
nice.
seen before.
Yeah.
So that was like, I was like, oh my God, I'm so glad that you like came by. Thanks for watching the podcast. Nice to
Same
meet
here.
you. You know,
Yeah.
it was awesome.
That was really unreal to see that. It was kind of cool.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Yeah.
we're definitely gonna do this and continue this weekly and everything, and hopefully you guys enjoy it and enjoy our
Heck
wacky
yeah.
conversations.
Oh, they're going to get pretty wacky.
I'm excited.
They're wacky and wild. Watch out. But anyways, guys, I think one thing we need to work on is getting people to ask questions or ask questions to people that are watching, right?
That's
I
a
think
really
that'd
good
be kind
idea.
of cool. So what's a good question for people that are watching the podcast this week?
Maybe if you guys just have like any specific topics that you'd like to hear our thoughts on, you know, we could start with that. Like if you guys want us to talk about like cyberpunk or something, you know, let us know like, oh, can you guys give us your thoughts on like this and that, you know, anything really.
That'd be really cool.
You know,
Also, I want to apologize for my video quality last week. I don't know why I was a flip book. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. If it does, that might just have to be how it is.
The new norm. Yeah.
The new
Yeah.
norm.
You might
The
look
flip
into
book
doing
Faye.
like
FBF.
VTubing fake. Fix that, you know.
commission, looking for a VTuber commission for my persona on the podcast.
That'll be great. Oh my goodness. But yeah, either reach us out on Twitter or like comment down in the comments down below if you guys want to ask a question for whatever you would be interested in hearing us talk about on the podcast. But there's been a few things that happened within the span of a week that we've been away, and we're really excited to talk about. We have Monster Hunter Rise, we have the PlayStation 5, we have a lot of other things too, so it's gonna be awesome.
So I feel like we should start today with like the Game Awards and how they just kind of snuck the Monster Hunter Rise like gameplay in there, like trailers and new monsters and just the music and everything they showed was just kind of mind-blowing.
The music was beautiful. Holy shit. I was listening to it, I was just like, what?
Yeah.
I'm
That's
excited
really
about
pretty.
some of the monsters they showcased.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
I have to Google the names of them again because they're all kind of
Yeah, they're all
Difficult to
pretty
say.
wild. They're all really
There's
weird
a-
to say.
There's that new Palumu looking ass monster that looks dope. I'm about it.
It's a new Palumu looking monster.
Yeah.
There's that
the monkey bat thing.
Yeah, he throws
Monkey
like
bat
oranges or something at you.
He throws
That's
like
pretty cool.
fruit at you. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be annoying. I'm looking forward to it though. It's gonna be great. And then the armor and like weapon designs that we've seen so far look amazing.
Yeah, dude, they really do.
That is insane. Like the dual blades, it looks like some kind of like, what was it? Like coral reef or something like that you just whack around.
I think
cool.
I'm most excited about the wire bugs being used in the hub to go around in the hub. I thought that was pretty cool.
I did not expect that.
And then like seeing the pyramid from like Try into Rise with Rise updated graphics is pretty neat too.
Yes.
Speaking of Monster Hunter, I mean, so we're looking at Rise, but what's everyone's first Monster Hunter game that they played?
World, actually.
Yeah,
You started
same
with
here.
World?
I started with World. I'm curious what yours was, Jitsu. Did you play?
So
any of the older ones?
I'm an old guy, you know.
Yeah.
I got some time on my belt. Is that the word?
Yeah, you had some time under your belt.
Oh, under
Is
my
that what
belt.
it
There
is?
you
I
go.
think
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Under your
I started
thumb?
in Monster Hunter Try. Monster Hunter Try on the Wii with motion
That's so
controls.
Cool.
Oh,
wow, really? Motion
how's the
controls?
motion?
Oh no, motion controls with swimming? Hard pass.
Yeah, are you
But,
using the
yeah.
gamepad for swimming? Okay. Because you're playing it now,
No,
right?
I am doing my first playthrough of Monster Hunter 3. I'm doing 3 Ultimate on the Wii U.
Okay.
The controls are a little jank. They're a little wonky. Especially, it's just the camera is like the hardest thing to control. Everything else seems great. Like everything else is fine. It's just the camera's like just a little tough.
Mm-hmm.
How was the motion controls with that, Jitsu? Like, did it make
So
it more fun?
No, it's horrible. You can just plug in a controller and just play that instead. But
Yeah, I would do that.
but no, it was cool. I mean, the thing with Monster Hunter was like, I guess World was the first one where I went over 500 hours, right? Like,
Yeah.
that's like every other Monster Hunter game. I just kind of beat the story and did a couple hunts afterwards. But
Right.
I don't know. I feel like I was always intimidated by Monster Hunter as well. And then
a
World
tough
just
game.
kind of made it more player friendly. Like it was more accessible for everyone.
100%.
Because like if you started in World and you've played something like Generations or Try like you, Faye, I mean,
Yeah.
it just feels sluggish, right? The controls.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Throwing
it's-
paintballs at monsters not very cool either.
It's
That's
sluggish
Yeah.
and like and you know what my biggest issue is, it's kind of silly, but like the fact that especially when you start high rank, you don't get a map, so you just
You
get
don't?
thrown in there and you can't see shit. You don't know where you are. I think GU does the same thing. You got to get a map.
Oh, yeah. You gotta do that.
And like it just adds like so much stress and anxiety to like my experience, because like I don't know where to go. I don't know where I am. I don't know where the camp is. If I forget like pots and stuff, because I'm thinking I'm just gonna get the pots in the
Camp.
box, and I'm totally
No.
fucked if I get dropped
Like-
into a middle of a cave and I don't know where I'm going. You know, it's rough, dude. The old games are they're brutal.
They're
the
pretty
thing I think
brutal.
is the hardest thing about those games is they really don't hold your hand or like
Nope.
teach you how to do anything.
No,
But I mean, that's kind of where like I think Monster Hunter as a community makes up for it, right? Like people are so helpful in
Yes.
that game.
Oh my gosh.
people are insanely helpful. They're insanely nice.
I've gotten
well,
so
for
much
the
help
most
with
part.
the game. Yeah.
Yeah. For the most
I
part.
honestly think Monster Hunter's like the best community on Twitch. If you were to
Yeah.
go to any Monster Hunter stream, everyone's just out there helping each other. I mean, it's not a competitive game, right?
Right.
Being player versus everyone, so I think that helps. But
Yeah.
it just has a long history, and it's just cool to see people that have been dedicated and committed to that game.
Absolutely.
100%. Like it's always nice seeing familiar faces whenever we stream Monster Hunter and everything, and playing. The fact that you can have like a lobby with up to like 16 people, I haven't really seen that with many
Yeah.
games, and like you just play with everyone. I love that.
I think, yeah, I think the Monster Hunter community is just very passionate. They're just a passionate group of people, and you know, there's so many Monster Hunter games. There's so many monsters. People are just passionate about talking about their favorite monster and their favorite weapons and their experiences, because the game is so vast. There's so many different ways to play. There's a bajillion different monsters to talk about. You know, it's just such a fun experience, and it's a passionate group of people, and I love that.
Hell yeah.
Speaking of which, I mean, what's everyone's favorite weapon? Monster and Elder Dragon.
Who wants to start?
That goes to you two people viewing. Right in the comments.
Right in the comments.
Viewers.
I would love to hear about it.
Yeah. You go first, Phil. Let's hear yours.
You guys want to guess each other's? Actually, I think
yeah,
that'd
we
be
could do a
pretty fun.
guessing game. Okay, let me guess Phil's.
Okay.
So we're doing
yeah.
Elder Dragon, weapon, and what else?
And regular monster.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So Phil's favorite weapon is Insect Glaive.
That's easy. That's easy, yeah.
Yeah.
Shit. Favorite Elder Dragon? Oh, I'm gonna say. Oh man, I have no idea what your favorite Elder Dragon is. I'm gonna say maybe a Latreon. And
That's pretty good.
regular monster. I don't know, Odogaron maybe? How far off am I, dude?
You're pretty close. The regular monster's definitely my favorite is probably Odogaron.
Really?
Yeah. I love Odogaron.
Yeah.
And then my favorite elder would probably have to be Ruiner Nurgi.
Okay, that's dope.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a really
Shit.
good one.
Because I don't
Have
know
I
what
shown
it
you my
is.
Nergigante statue, Phil?
You what?
Dude, all right. I'll grab it. How about someone guess mine or Faye's? Phil, why don't you guess Faye's or something?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
And then I'll guess Faye's too once I grab the statue. Give me 1
Okay,
second.
cool.
Sounds good. I'm gonna get. Oh my gosh! I think what happened?
Oh, whoa, that is so cool.
That is
What did he
huge.
just drop?
I don't know what he dropped.
Uh-oh, I can't see. He's holding it up. It looks like a DBZ statue or something. Is that what it is?
It is a Broly statue.
Oh no!
Oh,
Just
no. Oh, okay, reattached. Thank God. F. Can we get some Fs in the comments for Broly?
Oh my gosh! Dude,
Oh,
that
wow,
thing
that's
looks
really cool.
Wild.
Where'd you get that?
Jeez.
Internet.
How'd you get your hands on that?
I got a Glavenus statue. It's actually in the background right now. I
have a little
one.
Odogaron. Do you want to see my tiny little Odogaron?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Gosh, this is my little Glavenus one that I actually got from you guys in the chat. Like,
Oh, that's sick, dude.
yeah,
That looks good. Holy cow.
this is insane.
So my moderator Selig got this for me on Etsy. Isn't he cute? This is like handmade little Odogaron.
Oh my
That's so cute.
How adorable is it? I have to hold it like this because his little tail comes out, but he's so cute. Some of his claws popped out too. Very, very sad, but I had him in my little Christmas tree in the back.
That is adorable.
That's
Isn't
so
he
cool.
so cute?
Yeah.
Handmade and everything. Love him.
That is so cute. I think your favorite weapon phase probably bow.
Ding ding ding.
And then favorite elder. Gosh. Fatalis?
Ding, ding, ding.
Oh shit.
Easy work.
Shit, Phil, you know me, dude.
I
What's my favorite
do.
regular monster?
I mean, you have an emote of Fatalis, which I thought was hilarious. I didn't get it at first. I was just like, what monster is that? And then Killer was just like,
that mean?
it's Fatalis, but Fatalis. And I'm like, oh my gosh.
Just worked out.
Regular monster.
I think I know it.
It's obviously Rajang. I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna go on a whim. I'm gonna go on a whim and either say it's a Nargacuga or it's a Dodogama.
So, I mean,
Dodogama.
you guys like nailed all three of mine, especially like Jitsu. Props to you because like Dodogama was my favorite pre-Iceborne, because he's the best boy, and how can you not like
so
Dodogama?
Derpy. I have a plushie
He's
of
the
him.
cutest little
Oh, you
bean.
do?
Yeah, I have a little Dodogama derpy plushie.
Oh my gosh, we have to see that.
Okay, one second. You explain
Dude.
your
Okay,
story. Okay, I'll be
So,
right back.
and then, well, I'm really impressed that you knew Nargacuga, because when the Iceborne like demo came out and people were just finding the Nargacuga quest, you know, and it was like really cool that he like just kind of popped up. That
Yeah.
was my first encounter with Nargacuga. I've never seen him in the earlier games, nothing, so it was so new to me. And I was using Lance, and the counter clutch like was just being kind of like everyone was experimenting with the clutch claw, and I fought my first fight ever with Nargacuga with the Lance, and I learned how to do the counter clutch thing, and I was like, that was probably one of my most favorite like moments ever in Monster Hunter, was like doing that for the first time, and just Nargacuga was just the coolest fucking thing I've ever seen. So
Nargacuga's
yeah,
really cool.
you're right. Very cool.
Yeah,
There
the
you go.
glowing red eyes is probably the best thing about Nargacuga.
Yeah.
That's so
Yes.
sick.
That and his roar, man.
His roar
Yeah,
was really cool.
yeah.
So cool.
Have you seen that one video with Nargacuga where it was like the mother and the baby or something like that? I forgot what it was called.
No.
No? Oh, it's actually kind of
No.
depressing.
Oh no.
Yeah, I
Is
can
it
show you
really?
it after. Yeah. It was,
Is it like a
Yeah,
fan made
show
thing?
it after.
Yeah, I'll show it after, but it was like a fan made thing. But here's
Oh,
Derpy
boy.
Dodo.
Oh, that's so cute. Look at his big jaw.
Look at those beady little eyes.
little eyes. That
so
is so cute. How much money do you want for that?
You get
Just
off
kidding.
of Amazon, I think. It's like, what, $25, I think? It's not too much.
Okay, cool. All right.
I have like a KT plushie. I have Basil and Val Hazak.
Oh, nice.
Ah, sick. I got my little Nergy plushie right there. I'm not gonna get him because you can see him. He's just vibing.
I see a little guy.
I have
Yeah.
a lot of those plushies, but my favorite one's the Palumu one for sure. It's so derpy looking. It's cute. That one, the Kuliyaku, and the Pookie Pookie.
Yeah.
Pookie.
Those
Yeah,
are,
yeah.
You have the plushies of them?
Yeah, I'll show you.
Yeah.
You guys
Cute.
wanna?
You guys got a lot
wait.
of plushies. I never knew that.
It's pretty neat. It's not bad.
Yeah.
I also I have a lot of Monster Hunter stuff. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, we
Yeah. You really
All
do.
right. Who's guessing my favorite stuff? It's so easy.
You want to go first, Phil, or you want me to go?
I guess the weapon.
Tag
I feel
team
like that's the
it.
easiest.
Tag
I
team.
guess the weapon, yeah.
SNS. Sword and Shield.
Bing, bing, bing.
Sword and Shield for sure. Favorite Elder Dragon, a favorite monster for Brian.
I don't know.
I don't know why I feel like you like Velkhana.
Hell no, that monster sucks.
I fucking hate Velkhana. Okay, thank God. I don't know
Velkhana.
why.
the ice chicken, that thing can go to hell. I hate that
I
thing.
hate that shit.
Damn! I
All I do is clutch claw a stupid face. I hate it. Monster sucks.
mean, I guess I'm in the air. I have like a different perspective with all these. I talk about this with my other friends too. They were just, they all hated Velkhana. I don't mind it, but I'm in the
Yeah.
air all the time.
Fair enough. Dude, I really like. Let me think here. Favorite Elder Dragon and favorite regular monster.
Teostra?
No, Big Daddy Tio. I mean, he's cool, and he's got those
Yeah.
icy blue eyes. You just get lost in them, you know. But nah, it's not that.
I want to say Palumu is your regular favorite. I mean, you have a
not
tattoo
bad.
of it on your fanny.
I mean, it's just a cute monster, but
So it's not your favorite.
No.
I like LeBron Jang. I mean, Ra Jang. I like Ra
You like
Jang a
Raja?
lot.
You like
Do you
Rajang?
really?
Yeah. I mean, anything monkey related or
Yeah.
Kangala la 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 la, dude. That's a cool monster.
Dude, what about Blongonga, man? Let's talk about that. My boy Blongonga out here getting no love.
The poor guy.
And then Elder Dragon for me, that's a toughie. But Shigaru Magala is really dope.
Yeah.
Mizu, the bubble Leviathan is cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then I mean, I really like Nami aesthetically. I don't care for the hunt too much, but Nami is really, really cool.
No, I agree. It's a really dope looking monster. Don't you think Namiel would be cool to fight underwater?
I think so.
Yeah.
I'd be down for that.
I think Zelda would agree that 18 Nami is probably the best fight in the game.
Zelda Hunter?
Yep, Zelda Hunter.
Totally would agree.
Oh goodness, I love messing around.
Don't play
with
Smash Brothers with Zelda Hunter, by the way.
No,
cheater, absolute cheater. If you're listening, Zelda, I'm never playing with you again.
Trash.
He turned on a lag switch. You cheated.
Bro.
Just kidding. No, Zelda Hunter's really good. It's really good.
He doesn't give himself enough credit. He's a speedrunner, but every time we talk about his speedruns, he's like, I don't do speedruns.
And then post his speedruns on Twitter. He's like, beat the last run in 8 minutes, and it's just like
first try. Don't worry about it. First try. I'm just gonna draw great art now.
Hey guys,
first try.
here's my 8-minute Elatreon. First try. Fuck out of here.
Bro, I'm like, I just barely finished this hunt. I barely made it. There's 10 seconds left. Oh my god.
Dude, remember when you... so, Jitsu was in my group when we killed Fatalis for the first time.
Oh, really?
And, like, he was talking about... He, like, just got in the session with us. And he's like, oh, I just got my solo. I was like, dude, how did you get your solo in with SNS? How difficult was that? He's like, dude, I had, like, 10 seconds left until it was over, and I finally killed it. That's so great.
Dude, I was sweating hard. I was like, time's ticking, dude. I was shooting arrows. I was like going on the ballista trying to get something going.
Gosh,
I wish you recorded it.
Gosh.
Oh yeah, congrats on yours too, Phil.
Thank you. Oh,
That's gotta be so validating, right? It feels so good
yeah.
when you solo a monster like that.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how speedrunners can do it. It's crazy watching them.
I got the same feeling as I did when I beat like a Dark Souls. No.
Sure.
The Bloodborne boss, what was it called?
In the DLC
sword.
or
Oh, Ludwig?
Ludwig. I had the same feeling as that when I beat Fatalis, because I was just like, I laid down and I was like, I'm done.
Yeah.
that game is so good. I love Bloodborne.
Oh,
Bloodborne's great. You get like an outer body experience when you beat those bosses.
Oh, 100%. I was
like
laying on the
soul
floor
leaves
after I
your
beat
body
Ludwig.
and you're like floating around the ceiling of the room and you're like, yo, did anyone see that? I did that.
I'm just straight vibing right now.
Yeah.
So with your main weapon, do you guys have like a secondary weapon you guys always like to play? I know I don't really know about you, Phil, but I know Faye uses bow, but she's all about the chrome drill, the lance.
I'm a Lance fangirl. I'm a Lance stan. Like Lance is my side chick. Like Bo is like my waifu, but Lance is my side chick. Like I stan Lance.
How about you, Phil? What's your secondary?
Probably longsword. I've like really gotten into that weapon. Lance would probably be my third though, because I really it's so chill.
Yeah.
It's so chill, and I'm just like I usually use it against monsters that I find to be annoying to dodge, like Rajang and Zinogre.
See, the thing
and
about
stuff.
Lance though, like the thing about Lance is that like you could stand there and block and poke and finish the hunt and everything, but like it's more beneficial to you if you're aggressive and like you counter a lot, and you could move around a lot with Lance, and people don't really like get that. Like Lance is very mobile, and I love that about it.
Yeah.
Like you really don't have to sheath that much if you know what you're doing, you know. You
and I mean,
really
counter
aggressive.
clutch is really sick too.
Counter clutch is so satisfying when you get it.
I like it.
You're flying backwards and you're like, not today, and you come right back in.
I think a lot of people don't like Lance for how it has like tank controls in a way. Like it feels sluggish, but once you get used to it, that and gun lance, I mean, I've seen some hunters literally like back hop towards the monster, and they're like so efficient at it. It's crazy.
Yeah, positioning is dope.
It's crazy.
I like using the swag axe. That's like my secondary.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's like, so if you guys ever look at my guild card, it's SNS, and then, well, light bowgun is my second, but it's from
Okay.
all this damn KT I went through.
Yeah.
All that KT and Safi Jiva, but
I feel
Swag
that.
Axe is like my second most used weapon.
Nice. I actually didn't know that about you. I have seen you use light bowgun. That would have been my guess for secondary. But swag axe, huh? Nice.
Swag.
Yeah,
Nice, dude.
It puts some hair on your chest, you know? You can't block or anything. It's kind of intense.
It seems pretty scary. That's one though. I've never touched that weapon. Never touched that weapon, but I really want
really?
to. Yeah. I'm not
That
saying
might
I
be
don't like it,
something-
but yeah.
That might be something fun for you to do. Like, one of these days, Phil, is just play some Monster Hunter World and, like, try Switch Axe and see how you like it. Switch Axe is supposed to be really good. Well, it was really good, you know, starting out with Fatalis, and everyone was kind of learning Fatalis, and people would jump in to your Fatalis
Break the head
and
really
just
quick, yeah.
destroy it with Switch Axe. Like, excuse me?
Just go crazy with
So-
discharge and just like be like,
Yeah. Yep.
it's insane. My God.
What's a weapon that you guys don't ever bother giving time to in Monster Hunter? Like, what's your least favorite weapon?
Gun lance probably.
Yeah, I was about to say Gunlance. Yep.
I'm
I
sorry.
don't care for the bug guns too much.
The bowguns?
Yeah, like the heavy and light bowgun. Like
Really?
spread ammo on a heavy bowgun, it just feels so cheap. Or
It is
cluster
cheap.
bombs back in the day. Oh my gosh.
Behemoth, you guys went through that like crazy. No, Extreme Behemoth.
Yeah, I
just
think
went
I have
through that.
like 500 behemoth clears on my guild card.
Wow. Dude,
Yeah.
say what you will. I fucking love spread heavy bowgun. I love Pierce heavy bowgun. And I loved using the clusters on Behemoth with heavy bowgun. That was so much fun. Like, it was cheese, but it was fun. Like, it was a good fucking time. Do you know how satisfying it was to go in there and just see a bunch of like 98s just falling down on top of him? Like, yes, thank you, let's go, after struggling for hours, and then all of a sudden
Gosh. It's like, oh, how the turns have tables and just like going
oh, how the turntables.
the
Did you guys ever get that jump timing down on your behemoth?
No, never.
Yes.
You got it? Yeah. It took a lot of practice, but
It always
holy
happens
cow,
during
it's
stressful
so
situations.
satisfying.
Oh my goodness, like one card
You come in
left,
clutch, nice.
and you just do it. I'm just like, wow, I didn't even time it. I was just scared.
That's awesome. You just got it on a whim like that.
Yeah, like so
Good for
it,
you,
it
that's
happens
dope.
on once in a blue moon, but when it happens, I'm just like, every time.
Oh, pog. Yeah, I've never once landed it, and I never will.
You'll get it, I believe.
I have 100% success rate hiding behind the comets.
Dude,
The
when
little
the
rocks?
comets break, though, that's like, you're like,
Nah.
Forecast, get me out of here, dude. Go in the tent.
I want out.
Eat at the dinner table.
That was
Yo, let
funny.
me eat a meal.
That the behemoth hunt is the epiphany of the everything is fine meme. It's just like it is.
Yeah.
Just,
When you
love
get
the
trapped in
behemoth.
tornadoes, literally the worst, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Terrible. It was
This-
really rough when he first came out. My God, it was tough. It was such a struggle for, you know, myself and people that were joining, but it was fun. Like we had a good
was.
time. Like just, you know, everyone getting one shot and we're just laughing about it and like going back in and like getting further and further each time and then finally getting a clear. And it was a good time. You know, it was
Yeah.
fun.
It was definitely one of the most
Did you-
memorable hunts for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you guys ever go back with master rank gear on Behemoth?
Yeah.
It's pretty fun. Like
It is a good time.
like now that you can clutch claw, you can clutch claw Behemoth's face and grab enmity really quick now. So it was
Oh,
pretty
wow.
cool.
It's a
Yeah.
game changer.
So a lot's gone on this week. You mentioned Phil, right? So,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we got to do a weekly checkup on Faye. Have you gotten your PlayStation 5 yet, or what?
That might have
Next.
been a bad question to ask right now. I'm just gonna sip my
Next
drink.
question. Pass. Next question, please.
Has Wario 64 helped you out, or are you still struggling?
So I've been watching him. You know, I've been looking at his Twitter, and I'm seeing him. Oh, PS Direct has a queue. And what I do is I go like when I see that, I go into the bathroom and I put like a clown face on with my makeup, and I get into that mode where like I think I'm gonna get a PS5 today, as I'm putting on a clown face, and then I get into the queue. I sit there and I wait, and I look at the screen and I refresh. Sometimes I get it in my cart, and then it's out of stock.
Is that the furthest you've gotten? Have you been able to put like your card information in yet and then get rejected?
Yes.
Oh, that's the worst.
Yes, I've seen it all. Oh dear.
Oh no.
Walmart.
How about you, chat? Oh, not chat.
Oh,
but
yeah.
People watching. Have you guys gotten your PlayStation 5?
Tell us your PlayStation 5 experience.
Oh,
Does
my
anyone else
goodness.
also put on a clown face and then go and try and get one?
Do I have it yet? Is it there? Is it there? Is there? Oh, it's in there. No, it's not. It's gone. Bye.
Are you waiting on yours, Phil? You're not planning on getting one anytime soon, right?
No, I'm not gonna get anytime soon. The only game that I really want on there is Demon Souls right now, and like I really want the game, of course, but I'm not gonna stress too much about trying to get the PlayStation 5.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's better, that way to kind of wait it out and see if there's at least a few other games that you might want
Yeah.
for it. If you're not, this is like if you're not, a huge fan and you're dying to get the game, you're dying to play it, I totally understand wanting to wait.
Oh,
But
yeah.
dude, I'm dying inside.
No,
like
I know.
I'm like my insides are just melting, I'm just like waiting.
Yeah. Oh no, I always feel so bad. I'm just like, there's a lot of my friends, even my coworkers at work, they're just like, one of them was about
It's
to
sad.
leave work because one of them said like, oh, the PlayStation 5 is available. He like grabbed on his jacket and was about to leave.
This person is my hero. I love this person.
And the moment he was about to leave, someone said, oh, never mind, and then just like,
Oh, I'm stuck. Oh,
they're out of stock. And then he came back in, threw off his jacket, and sat down and was just like,
that's so funny. I would have done the same thing, dude. Like I played it on the PS3. I played Demon's Souls on the PS3. I played it on an emulator, and now I'm just ready for the next step. And it's just
It's great.
It's so out of reach. Yeah, I bet it is, Ryan.
I hate you.
I bet it
man.
fucking is great, dude.
My
you
favorite's
having
the
fun?
Dude, I'm holding the controller right now. It's not
I
even
see
on.
it.
I'm just like
You're
to
just
rub it in a
fucking
little.
flexing it. Flexing it.
I've just been
I'm imploding from the inside. I'm spontaneously going to combust, and you're just holding a controller.
The next step would be holding the
Smiling.
console itself. Just like, why don't you showcase your PlayStation, Brian? Yeah, there
I'm
you go.
happy for you. Look, I'm happy for you.
That thing is huge.
So,
think
have
it's
you
as
guys
big
seen
as
how
you.
crazy the scalping prices have been on it?
Yeah.
Holy cow.
2000.
And people are buying it too.
Please
It's pretty
stop.
sad.
Please stop buying from them.
It's,
Don't buy
stop.
from scalpers, guys.
it's not
Come on,
worth
man.
it. It's really not worth it.
Don't do it.
You're empowering those people. It's not fair.
Oh my goodness.
Like,
But
I don't even have the disposable income to drop $1,000 on a PS5. Like, that's just not gonna happen.
no.
Yeah. Like, I have money set aside for my PS5, and like that's what it's for. Like, I can't even get like a bundle, man. The bundles are like $800 for like.
That's what I had to end up doing. I ended up having
got
to
a
buy the
bundle?
bundle. Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
I'm never gonna.
What did you get? What did you get with the bundle, dude?
It came with Demon Souls, Spooder Man, and then this like I don't even know what the game's called. It's still in the packaging.
What?
And it came with a controller,
I was
was
hoping
like-
it came with like the weirdest games.
Little Big Planet or something like that. I was like,
Oh,
okay,
okay.
I'll never touch it. That's cool. Bug Snacks. That game is actually
Snacks.
cool looking.
Dude, I want to play Bug Snacks so bad.
It looks
I'm
like a
ready.
fun, goofy game. Have you guys played Octodad?
No.
Yeah, it's fun playing that with friends. Octodad.
Yeah,
Is
it's
it really?
made by the same creators as Octodad.
No shit.
So it's
So
like,
this is a weird way to cut into it, but speaking of like Octodad, do you guys watch like Game Awards at all this week? there's
Yeah.
a
have
Swedish
not.
chef that was on there, right? And I was like, oh, they're sweet. They're doing like a Muppets game or something, but he was
Yeah,
just
I
like
saw
a
that
special
part.
guest in Overcooked. Have you
They-
guys ever played party games like that? Or
I want to play Overcooked so bad. I have it. We should play it again.
I'm not playing. No, I already
play.
told Faye.
Come
I was
on,
like,
Brian.
Right,
if
we
you
should-
want to,
Let's
to
do
stop
it.
being friends,
should
okay,
do it.
let's ruin our friendship that way. It's like playing Mario Party. You're never going to be the
Oh,
same
I
afterwards.
love Mario Party.
when we get together,
Free-
we should stream Mario Party together and just.
Yeah, that would be a hoot.
Free2Podcast will be over the moment we play Overcooked. I'm telling you right now.
You know what? You right though. You right because I'm a different person when I play Mario Party and Mario Kart 64 specifically.
Oh goodness.
I'm gonna take your
will-
stars.
you-
I'm cutthroat. I'm gonna take
You
your
will
stars.
see physical changes in my demeanor. I will fucking wreck you. I will stop at nothing.
I'm scared now. I'm here to have a good time and.
Nope.
There's no good time when you play Mario Party.
No.
It's kind of like it's like do you ever play Monopoly? No one's ever happy when they play Monopoly.
I've never played Monopoly, man.
Oh,
Play
God
Monopoly
bless.
with the
You're lucky.
family. Uno is always like a rough time. Whenever
I don't like
like
board games.
whenever my 8-year-old sister ever joins in, she's almost like close to tears whenever we play.
Oh my god.
Uno be rough like that.
She's like, why do you have so many cards? And I'm like, it's okay. It's just a game.
Aww.
You skip her turn next too. You hit the skip card. That's how you traumatize an 8-year-old, dude. You
Yep.
skip her turn.
Skip turn, +4. Skip another turn, another +4. Skip +2. I'm just
Your little sister
Oh,
play any
man.
games, Phil?
She's been playing a lot of Minecraft. Like a
no
lot
kidding.
of Minecraft. I think that I actually streamed Minecraft yesterday because I was
Yeah.
just
Did you really?
I was like slowly craving it, and I was just like, you know what, screw it, I'm just gonna get into it. So I just played hardcore Minecraft, one life and you're dead, and it's a lot of fun actually.
Yeah, that sounds like it.
You ever get into Minecraft, Faye?
No. I've never.
That's a good answer. No.
I've never felt the need to play it or the want. I don't know. It just. I think I like see it and it just like looks like vomit. So I just like don't want to play it.
Are you into Sandbox
nothing-
games at all, though?
Nothing
or?
personal. It's just what I see when I look at it.
That's fine. Are you into Sandbox games at all, Faye?
What's a sandbox game?
Like you kind of
Minecraft.
just like you kind of create your own thing, like Terraria or
It's
something
like,
like that.
you make your own fun, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
No, I mean, like I don't know if Animal Crossing counts as a sandbox game.
I would say it's kind of like that, yeah.
I feel okay. So I feel like Animal Crossing New Horizons is like the farthest I'll go with that kind of genre. Like when Animal Crossing New Horizons first came out, I was like, why are people so hyped about this game? What is this? I've never seen it.
I remember why.
And I was like
yeah.
image Googling it, and I saw like a picture of KK Slider, and I was like, what the fuck is this? What is this? So, but I ended up getting the game because I was watching like Jitsu play it, and a few other streamers were playing it, and I was like, yo, this game looks sick. This game looks so much fun. So I bought it, and I play it every goddamn day of my life, and I will probably play it every day until I die. I love that game.
I need
but
to
that's, I
sink
think
my teeth in it.
you do. You need to get back into it. It's such a
It's
cute
so
game.
good.
have a
I play
tent.
I play a
Stream
couple days a week.
I only have a tent still. I haven't got past the tent.
Oh, that's okay.
Dude,
well,
your
that's like,
your
you're at, like, the
community
best
will
part.
spoil you. Yeah.
Yeah, community will spoil you if you stream it, but you're at the best part. Like you can literally just play every day a little bit and just improve your island little by little every day. That's the best part of the game, dude. That you have so much freedom. You can literally do anything you want.
Hell yeah. Do you still have
My
skull
favorite
wallpaper?
memory.
Oh, sorry.
Oh no,
I
you're
do
cool.
have your
You're
skull
cool.
wallpaper. Yeah, I do.
I'll grab it when I
Absolutely.
get back into it.
Okay.
Dude, my favorite memory was when Faye started. she had a bunch of people simping,
it
dropping
was-
money.
Listen, I didn't ask for that. I had no idea that people were gonna do that. I didn't know
JD,
people
right?
could give me anything. Yeah, JD was coming in.
He
and
dropped
was
like
dropping,
6 million bells. So like I would follow him, and every time he dropped bells, I would grab it and just
listen. Okay, let me just say something.
All
Yes,
right.
yes, like JD and a few other people came in and they were dropping bells, but that's not where the real like value was for me. Like, yeah, bells were cool. I could use it to buy like bridges and stuff, but let me tell you guys, if any of you played Animal Crossing when you could do the duplication glitch, that is where I excelled. Okay, there was a glitch in the game where you would make another character, okay, and then you would get another controller if you had one, get your character, have them mail something to the other character, go into multiplayer, change the character, claim the item, drop it on the ground, and then stop it before the autosave kicked in, close the multiplayer session, and you have yourself a duplicated item. So I would get up every day before my stream and just spend like 2 hours duplicating Nook Miles tickets so I could spend the day looking for the villagers that I wanted to get, and I just had like endless Nook Miles tickets to just go and just get the villagers I wanted, and that is where the fun was for me. Like, that was like that was just the greatest experience. I had so much fun doing that. I loved streaming and looking for the villagers. That was great.
Do you have a favorite villager?
Yeah. My favorite villager, I think, is Lolly. She's this little cat. She's a gray cat with stripes, but her eyes are like little quotation marks, I think.
Oh my god.
I don't know why, but she's just so freaking cute. I love her to death.
How about you, Phil? Do you have a favorite villager, or you don't play enough to know?
I don't play enough to know.
Phil's just like, I don't know, man. I'm in the tent still.
I'm just here smiling. I'm like, you guys have cute stories, and I'm just like, I play Harvest Moon. Does that count? I don't.
Oh, that's a dang good game, dude.
How about
Harvest
Call of Duty
Moon?
Zombies? Like a drastic change from Animal Crossing.
But I'd say like my favorite experience with Animal Crossing has to be kind of similar to Faye with the Nook Mile tickets, because bells will only take you so far.
Yeah,
right?
bells are shit.
But the real money in the game are Nook Mile tickets.
Yeah.
So my favorite thing is to go into the Animal Crossing official Discord and read the chat for people selling stuff, and I like look for stuff that's cheap. I play the stock game, right?
Do you really? Look at that.
And then I resell it and make more Nook Mile tickets, or it's like slave trading, but I would get villagers that are popular, right?
Yeah.
And then I put them up on the market. It's horrible, but it was really addicting. It's like fun to wake up every morning and just be like, oh my god, this DIY is like 10 Nook Miles cheaper. I gotta get it.
I did not realize they had an official Discord. What?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's a nightmare. You don't want to get in there, bud.
So Jitsu, I'm proud of you for doing that, because I only did that a few times for Raymond. I traded Raymond a few times, man, and like I was so nervous that somebody was trying to scam me. You know,
I remember that.
I was so scared. Oh my god, I just thought people were trying to scam me out of my Nook Miles tickets. You know,
It's too funny.
You can't trust anyone these days.
no, you can't. Not even Nintendo players.
Damn.
Oh, and for anyone that's watching this right now and you're wondering if that duplication glitch still works, they patched it. Don't try it.
Ah, I was gonna be like, yo, I'm gonna be all over that, and then
Nah, it doesn't work anymore.
I'll give you
man.
whatever you need, Phil. I got you, buddy. I got plenty of goods.
Hey.
I'll take it.
But I think my favorite villagers are the lazy ones. The ones that, like, my honest favorite villager, I think it's either Bob or Bo. People
Bob's
say
cute.
people always compare me to Marshall, which I don't get. But I love Bob because he's a lazy cat and he looks stoned, and all he does is he walks around with this packed lunch. Like he has a little lunch bag and he sits at trees and he just eats, and he's always talking about food. He's such a cool guy.
The lazy villagers are really cute. So I love deer, and I tried to get as many deer and cats as I could. So my villagers are mainly deer and cats.
Yeah.
So I had Stitches for a long time, and he was like a lazy, cute little guy. But he's been wanting to leave for so long. So one day I'm like, you know what? I have like a stack of Nook Miles tickets in my basement. So I'm going to let you go. So I let Stitches dip, and I went and I looked for a new one, and I kept getting like different lazy ones, and I found this lazy deer, or I think he's like a moose. His name is Eric. And he's really cute, and I grabbed him, and every time I talk to him, he's like, "Hey, it's me, Eric." And he starts all of his sentences out with that, and it just makes me giggle so much. It's so cute.
He's a YouTuber. He's just like, "Hey, it's me, Eric, and welcome
really
to another video. We're gonna talk about Animal Crossing." It's just
Hey, it's me, Eric. How are you? He's a cutie.
But I was actually really happy when I saw the Game Award show and Animal Crossing was nominated for Game of the Year.
Somebody tweeted, I think it was Cups. He tweeted and said that it should have won because it came at a time when the world really needed it.
It really did. They even released it earlier.
Yeah.
The fact that they even released it earlier was wild. I was just like, it was super sweet.
That game was just available, and like it's for anyone can play it, and of all ages, and from all different genres. Like people just kind of came together for this game, and the community was amazing, and just it's such a joy, and it just brings people joy, and
it
like
had
it
such
just
an
was
impact.
so deserving of Game of the Year, I think.
Yeah, what was it, Last of Us 2 that made it Game of the Year?
Yeah, what do you guys think of that? And did you guys play any of the games, Last of Us 2 games?
I love The Last of Us 1, but I tried watching Last of Us 2. I didn't I don't know, I forgot what the controversy was around it, but like I didn't mind. I enjoyed the characters and everything. The story was a little bit off for me, I guess.
Right, especially in comparison to the first one. I didn't play any of them, so I'm, What about you, Brian? Did you play them?
It was Joel.
Man. Hey!
Yeah.
People, I guess it's way past spoilers.
It's way past. It's not
dude,
even
Joel's
an excuse.
dead, dude. He didn't stand a
Let's talk
chance.
about it.
That guy died, all right?
Let's
10
talk
minutes
about
in.
it.
Yeah.
Wait, was it really 10 minutes into the game?
It was like 30 or so minutes, yeah.
I would have
it was
gotten
right
a full
at the beginning.
refund. I'm sorry. Like, so I when the game came out, there was so much controversy about the story. I watched like kind of a Let's Play, and I watched like the ending, and I watched a bunch of reviews on like, why it was negatively perceived by its fan base, and I was just like, wow. To kind of relate, I was trying to compare it to games that I like, and I made like a Zelda comparison. If something had happened to Link, and like if he was like murdered like in the sequel to the game that I loved, it's just the way that they went about the story and the characters. I was like, I didn't even play it, and I felt disrespected.
So like
What
for
do you
me,
think?
I played the first Last of Us, and I'm not gonna lie, I got real emotional. Like
Sure.
that game did such a good job of getting you attached to the characters, and
Sure.
it's like you just worried about Joel and Ellie, but Last of Us 2, I think they took a big risk and they
Sure.
took a chance, which I admire for. But I think the hardest thing that people had to grasp with Last of Us 2 was, I think they were expecting the same experience they got from the first one, and I don't think
Okay.
you can ever reproduce or replicate how good the first one was. And I don't like, if you go in with a blank mind slate, or you go open-minded into it, it's actually a pretty decent game. I enjoyed it, but I can understand why people are upset. And Daddy Joel's gone. That sucks. But
What did you think of the character Abby?
I didn't mind Abby.
I didn't mind her either.
I got
Really?
invested into all the characters. I mean, I try to stay open-minded. The gameplay was fine. I mean, the story, I would say the story's a little bit lackluster compared to the first one.
Yeah, I got a little bored of it.
So, but what about the ending though? Like, let's talk about the last scene. You know,
What do you think of it?
So, what I saw was Ellie fighting Abby like in the water, and Ellie couldn't kill her. She couldn't do it.
I got that anxiety, but I got a what was it? Chills, because they were scratching each other with knives on their arms, and I was like, I hate that so much.
Yeah, I couldn't sit through that. That would be too much for me. But Abby gets away. How do you guys feel about that?
I think I didn't mind. I mean, like, it puts me into her shoes sometimes, and it I mean, that could really happen, you know, like, and we're all human, and
sure,
like, you could say, yeah, I would have killed Abby without hesitation, but it's like one of those realistic situations.
Yeah, you weren't there. You don't know if you could actually murder someone.
Like, compassion's still a thing, you know. It's like,
yeah,
it's crazy, but
I don't know, man.
I don't know. Well,
the other games
really
that
humble.
were
Real
in
genuine.
the category. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, do you mind if I explain? Can I talk about what happened?
Oh,
go
for it.
I think one of the biggest reasons is that I think Ellie kind of understood where Joel was coming, or not Joel, but like where Abby was coming from, because Joel screwed everyone over. Technically, he messed everyone up because there was like a backstory with him, or like Abby's backstory, where it was just like Joel took away Ellie. And Ellie got pissed at him afterwards too, because she was just like, hey, why did you take me away? Like, I understand I probably would have died, but like, you just put the entire world at risk now.
Right.
So it's a
that
very,
was a little selfish.
Yeah, and it was probably with that, I was very just like, I didn't mind the ending where she just left her alive, because it was just like, it was a lot of emotions. Yeah, I don't know. It was crazy.
A lot of emotions, yeah, I bet.
But we had Last of Us 2, Animal Crossing, Hades, and Ghost of Tsushima, right? Was there any other game that was in Game of the Year?
Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of that.
Really?
So, I mean, it's a remake.
Well, yeah.
Here's my take on Final Fantasy VII. It kind of reminds me, like, it puts me in a situation of watching The Hobbit with Lord of the Rings, right? Like Sony knows that they can stretch out a game, and they can break it into 3 separate chapters and probably charge people full price.
You bet.
And like, dude, I don't know. I enjoyed The Hobbit, but literally that could have been like 2 movies. You know what I mean?
Dude, yeah. I mean, I completely agree. Did you play the remake at all, Jitsu?
Nah, SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom came out. Dude, I was like, I gotta play that. That's the real remake of the year.
I saw you
so
play
great.
that. I was like, oh my gosh.
Hell yeah.
That's had the SpongeBob memes. When you would leave the different characters idle, like Patrick and SpongeBob, they would reenact some of the memes that were like viral on the internet, and like the Patrick would do like the whole like
that's great,
like the wide mouth.
How do you say no to SpongeBob though? Like that was an easy choice. That should have been nominated for Game of the Year. What the hell?
Well, it was a remake,
I think
though, wasn't
Ghost
it?
of Tsushima or Animal Crossing.
Get the remakes
won.
out of the fucking options.
But
so I played the Final Fantasy VII Remake demo, and I was like, yo, this game is awesome. I can't wait to play it. So I bought it, and I played it, and like, yeah, it definitely felt like they were trying to stretch it, because like, it just kind of felt like it was dragging on. And there was this moment where I was streaming it, and I kind of knew I was done with it. Like, I wasn't going to play it anymore, because I'm totally lost me. There was this part where like
warehouse,
they had weird transitions to like different areas, and there's this part where Cloud is like shimmying down this really long tunnel, and you just got to move him down this tunnel. And I was like, it just seemed to go on and on. I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you Like, is this supposed to be like a transition to the next area? Like, do you just not want to put a loading screen here or something? You just want us to like move Cloud all the way down this fucking tunnel to the next area? Because are you like trying to stretch the game out or something? Like, what the fuck? I don't know. Like, it seems like something so minuscule, but things like that just bother me. And I think after that, I was like, yeah, I'm done with this game. Like, it just didn't do anything for me. The more I played it, the more I was like, it's not doing anything for me.
I mean, did you grow up playing Final Fantasy VII, Faye, or
no? Maybe if I played the original and played the remake, I would have much more of an emotional attachment. But because I don't have that, which I don't know, because there are a lot of people that played the remake and loved it and got into the series because of how much they loved the remake. Yeah, just it didn't do anything for me, sadly. I wanted it to. That's fair. But I
mean, the game looks great. The music's fantastic in the game.
Sure, yeah, definitely.
The characters look amazing.
Yep.
SpongeBob though, Battle for Bikini Bottom. Like let's go, dude. SpongeBob. we're talking Game of the Year nominee. SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom. SpongeBob looks great in HD. But for me personally, I feel like Game of the Year should have gone to either my sleeper pick, which was Hades, or Ghost of Tsushima. Like, Ghost of Tsushima took everything that Assassin's Creed is doing wrong, and they're highlighting it, and they're making it like I'm currently playing Valhalla right now, and it just sucks to see an Assassin's Creed franchise that's been going on for 12 years, and they're still trying to go off that really dumb Animus story. Like, I was so invested into this Viking story, and then out of nowhere, I get put into a present day, and I'm like, I'm not gelling with it, you know? Yeah. But the story in Ghost of Tsushima, the immersion, the characters, I mean, honestly, that was probably my game of the year, but Hades was really, really good. Give that a try if you haven't yet.
Yeah, I watched the playthrough of Ghost of Tsushima because I'm just like, I know I'll never really have time to play it, but the gameplay absolutely looks amazing. I definitely think like that, and for me, that and Animal Crossing probably should have got like Game of the Year for me.
So yeah, I didn't play Ghosts or Hades, but you know, from an outsider standpoint, like they both just seemed like the two like most like original, you know, like new, refreshing games that came out this year that really blew people away graphically, gameplay, you know, musically, just everything really kind of wrapped people up in these games. And I feel like that should have been taken into consideration, you know, but I don't know how these things work, if they even count the votes of the people, or if there's like an electoral college for the Game Awards. I don't know.
Stop the voting!
You know what I mean?
Stop the voting! Recount it!
But yeah,
it was, I don't know, for like, I guess like one of the things is that people are, at least I'm scared. I'm not really scared, but like people are super comfortable with like remakes and everything. This year has been a lot of like remakes and new games that have come out that were from previous franchise. So it's just like
sequels, remakes.
Yeah, like Doom, Final Fantasy, Animal Crossing, Pokemon. So it's just like, I don't know, like I see it myself as well, where it's just like looking at a new game, you're just like, is it gonna be good? Is it gonna be bad? You don't know. So
you don't know. You got to take the risk. Yeah. So should we transition to Cyberpunk with this combo?
Yeah.
Speaking of brand new games,
that's what I was trying to get into.
Yo, let's talk about that.
Friend of mine. I'm so
excited for you. I'm excited for you to play it. Do you mind if we talk about it? We won't spoil anything.
I'll go for it. I've been popping to your streams anyways. Like, I have no idea.
There's a lot of controversial stuff going on.
Let's talk about the controversies, and then we'll get into personal
drama.
Opinion.
Okay,
let's go. Let's do
it. So this is what I know so far of Cyberpunk's like launch success, or you know, not success. The console versions are practically unplayable, especially PS4. The screenshots and videos I've seen, it looks like an N64 game. Xbox kind of similar, but a little bit better. I guess it runs okay on PS5, but not as good as it probably should. It seems like PC is the best place, if possible, to play it, but even PC, there's a lot of bugs. Do you guys think it's acceptable Do you think it, a lot of games come out full release that have a lot of bugs and you just kind of have to deal with it? Like, what do you guys think about that?
I got a mouthful about that, honestly. So this is a really big topic. This one's drama. This one's a good one, Faye. So here's my take, and I think this is the direction games are going now. And I think in our current climate, we're now in the point where it's okay to accept games that are halfway finished when they're released, and we're paying full retail price for these games, and companies are aware that they can release a game that's like half completed, but their motto or their goal is our game's going to be great a year from now. So like games as a service. So give Sea of Thieves as like an example, right? That game came out.
Sure.
It was really fun.
Sure.
But it felt like it wasn't complete.
Right.
Give it now, like 2 years later, there's so much content in that game.
Yep.
Yeah,
and people
a lot
forget.
Of huge streamers were playing it.
Yep.
Like 2 years later.
People forget what the game originally looked like, and that's the one thing I don't like, right? Because there's so many people that invested into the game, and if they play it and they end up getting burnt out or they get bored of it, what's gonna encourage or motivate them to come back?
Yeah, they're gonna miss out.
You know what I mean?
They're gonna miss out when it's polished. So how is that fair to the people that were excited on launch and were committed and supportive? And that sucks.
It's an issue.
I don't know if that's the same thing with like Cyberpunk. As like, I feel like Cyberpunk, excluding the multiplayer, I guess I wish I could give a better opinion, but I think I'm literally at the beginning of the game still.
I haven't even finished the tutorial. I keep re-rolling, dude.
If you haven't seen the intro card yet, you haven't.
No, I haven't even met Keanu. Nothing. I just keep making new characters.
There's an intro card in it where it's just like after you get to a certain point of the game, it's just like Cyberpunk 2077, and then it gets into the game.
Yeah, I don't think I got that.
No.
No, I haven't gotten that.
Bro,
You haven't
I'm
got
like
that either,
9
Brian?
hours in. I don't know. I have no idea.
I don't know.
I think Cyberpunk. Maybe
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe someone in the comments can put a better perspective on it. But I feel like it's a complete game. I just feel like it's just a buggy nightmare that kept getting delayed, and they needed more time, but they were rushed, right?
Yep.
And I think patches will fix that. So if you guys are looking into buying Cyberpunk, there's two things you would want to consider. One of them, can your computer even handle it? Can it even run it?
Good
Because
point.
like if you're streaming Cyberpunk, your GPU is also rendering and helping out with the output of your stream. So some VRAM is being used, and then on top of that is Cyberpunk eats up a lot of CPU, and the game's just not optimized very well.
Yeah.
Which, I guess bugs or patches in the future can fix that. But I've been personally loving Cyberpunk. I love games that have horrible bugs. It reminds me of like Skyrim when it first came
Oblivion.
out.
Yeah.
Or Oblivion. I mean, like, those are hilarious to see. Like, punching someone and seeing them fly across the map is hilarious.
So, I think I spent like an hour, when you finish like a little bit in the beginning and there's like a gym. I think I spent like an hour just fucking around with the AI of the people lifting weights in the gym, dude. I absolutely love how dumb like the AI is. I don't know if they were intending that, because sometimes like you get an option to talk, like you can talk to everyone. There's an option. There's like you can press F to talk. Some people, there's just like a ... and they don't say anything. And like some people will say like, "Oh, fuck you, get out of my way." But if you accidentally like sprint in front of someone, they fucking run for the hills. They are terrified of you. And I like, as much as that makes me laugh so fucking hard, I hope they like fix stuff like that, because it's like,
why?
You can't sprint through an area without everyone screaming and running away from you. It just kind of kills. Like, I love the goofiness, but for the people that want to be immersed in this world, there's no chance. You cannot immerse yourself into that.
It's like there's
What?
a lot of stuff with the game that I was really sad about, where it was just like I was kind of sad they released it now, because it's just like they literally received like death threats and stuff like that to.
Oh, it's
like,
awful. There's no excuse for that.
No, like literally the community. I feel like the community kind of forced the game to come out.
You think so?
I think so.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the case, because like
Yeah,
they've been.
cancel culture's real.
Oh yeah.
It's crazy, and like I don't know. I feel like with games in the future, with what they should do with their releases or something like that, it should probably just like shut off social media, give like a generic release year instead of like a release date, and just be like this is around where we think it's gonna be released, and then just like when it gets closer to that year, just like shut down social media and like continue working on their own thing.
I mean, look at what From Software is doing with Elden Ring. Okay, as much as we're dying to see stuff, they show one thing and they shut the fuck up about it, and you won't hear from them or see from them again until they know that, you know, we don't have any expectations, we don't know what to expect, we have very little to go on. So maybe we won't be kind of like let down by like if they show us a bunch of stuff and then it's different, you know, down the line. We don't have much to be disappointed about. It's just we know this game is being made.
Yep.
And then we'll see it when it comes out, and that's it. Like that's how you have to do it.
I feel like that should be the norm.
You can't give the people too much. And look what they're doing. Did you guys see that Wukong game? It looks so good, but they're not going to show us anything more than that fucking sweet like 15-minute video.
Yeah.
Then that's it, and they're going to shut up about it too, and they're going to work on their game, and they're going to release it when they know it's done.
I want to watch that video again.
Less is more. Less is more.
Exactly. The music in that game, the way the characters were designed, and the way the fight sequences were, I'm just like, I can't
that
wait.
game is gonna be next fucking level. Next level. Let's see that tat.
Oh,
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Let's see
Yes.
that
Speaking
tat,
of
dude.
tattoo, look at this guy flexing on
Look
it.
at
No, I
this.
didn't
He's
mean
like,
to do that. I was excited about Wukong. No.
Yeah, I just got a new tattoo.
So about Cyberpunk,
I've been lifting weights a little. Oh, what's over there?
yeah, I got a new tattoo.
Let's see. Talk to us about your tattoo. What inspired it? You know, why did you get that? What is it? Tell us.
It is a clash between one of the two main characters from the show, Naruto and Sasuke. This is from Naruto, and it was one of the
Boruto's
most.
dad.
Right, Boruto's father.
Yes.
I got you. I knew that. You didn't have to say that, Brian. What the hell?
She explained the backstory pretty well. So but I got it because it was the gateway. The show Naruto for me, or like the manga and everything itself, was the gateway to like almost literally everything for me. It got me into anime,
Sure.
it got me into drawing, filmmaking, and I got introduced to a lot of friends.
Yeah.
And from there it just kind of just spread out from there, and it has such an impact on my life. That's why I wanted to
That's sick.
have it as a tattoo, and she did an incredible job. Like, it looks exactly like the picture, and
That's a nice piece.
That's a good piece.
Thanks.
She did a really good job with the like coloring in the black parts of the like the image from the manga, because I saw your Twitter post, like the manga page and then your tattoo, it's like spitting image. Dude, that's gonna hurt when that heals. All that black, that's gonna be rough.
He was
Godspeed.
he was messaging me while he was getting a tattoo, and he was dying of pain.
Yeah.
It was,
I
mean, how long was the session, Phil?
6 hours.
Wow.
So it was wild, because it's just like at the beginning when you get through the first half, like the wrist was one of the most painful parts of the tattoo. That was pretty darn painful, but that was like near the beginning. I was like, oh, okay, I got this, and then like that went by. When it got to the characters at the bottom and like the inner part of my arm, that was probably the most painful experience I've had in that entire session. Yeah. I was gonna give up
Dang.
halfway through and then come back later, but then when she mentioned that you would have to come back in 4 weeks, so then like that's fully healed, so you can get it touched up and continue. I was like,
Right.
let's just get everything done. I want the full look. So
Yep.
we got everything done. I was super lightheaded like a lot of times. I made sure to drink a lot of water, but I should have bought food or something. I did not have any food.
Yeah, he definitely should have brought some snacks or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because of COVID, I was gonna say you could have had someone bring snacks for you, but you probably couldn't have anyone to go in with you, right? For your tattoo.
Like it took a lot for me to convince him if my sister could be there at the end. And she was just like, you know what? Yeah. So
Aw.
my sister was able to come by and
Aw.
see it, and she was so excited. So now she's excited to get her on her third tattoo. Yeah, her third tattoo. So.
Dope.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
Dude, I love tattoos.
I can't tell.
I have an appointment like I always get I'm scheduled out for like the next year every month on tattoos. I
Are
always
you
gotta get
really?
something worked on. Yeah. Yeah.
That's
The goal is
wild.
to get completely covered, so that'll be cool.
Like how completely?
Like my arms are the big project right now, but I'm gonna get a big thigh piece next. And then maybe I'll complement the Palumu butt tattoo with another Palumu. Who knows? But yeah, I want my legs next, and then I was gonna save my back and chest for more important, like more meaningful tattoos. But
Yeah.
Okay. Good for you.
I've been doing this arm for like, I don't know if I talked about this, but it's like this is gonna be the influences of my life, like related to like shows, anime, games, and stuff, and then this will be
Various media.
various media and stuff. Like this is gonna be this is gonna be my first one with Naruto, and the back of it is gonna be a Monster Hunter tattoo.
Cool.
And then this arm is just mostly like friends, family, and life experiences.
Sounds like
So-
a good plan.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So you said Naruto's big impact in your life. Was that like the first anime you watched, or
Mhm.
what's the first anime that you guys watched?
Naruto was for me.
Mine was Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z was and is like my favorite thing, I think, in the world.
Dude, I love Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
I would say, like, does Arthur count as anime? I'm just kidding.
Hell yeah, no.
Franklin the Turtle?
Oh my
no,
God.
Franklin.
I've watched Dragon Ball Z,
Coming
but
out
like
to play.
my real first experience with anime was like Cartoon Network Toonami, and it would be
Same.
like Cowboy Bebop, Full Metal Alchemist, Inuyasha, Naruto eventually.
Yeah.
But I think my all-time favorite anime has to be Yu Yu Hakusho.
Oh
That's a good
wow. I'm
I've
watching
never
Hunter x Hunter
finished
right
it.
now.
I started out like Dragon Ball Z. I didn't know what anime was when I started watching it.
Uh-huh.
So I didn't know that there were other shows, similar in animation and, just the genre of it. I thought it was this fucking dope cartoon of these really awesome dudes just fighting, and like I loved Vegeta. Like everybody loved Vegeta, but like then I kind of I would start watching DBZ when it was on Toonami like at night, and then like other shows would play after it, and I'd be like, oh, what's Rurouni Kenshin, like, let's go, this show's fucking dope too. And then like Inuyasha, okay, like the show's, it's different, but I like Inuyasha's character. He's really cool. He's like this like cat thing with little ears. I know he's a dog, but like, and then Cowboy Bebop was very, very different, like very adult, like themed. I'm like, okay, I could get on the opening theme. I was like, yes, I gotta learn this on my trumpet, like gradually kind of like opening the window to like this world of like these really dope shows.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is there like any anime that you guys are currently watching, like actively watching?
Yes. For me, it was
that, Phil?
no.
I'm not like actively watching any right now. What about you, Phil?
I guess I'm actively watching Attack on Titan whenever they come out. because season 4 just came out, and it comes in hard, and I'm really happy about it. It's really good.
That's
lot
the
of
final
action.
season, right?
It's the final season. It's like 7 years in the future compared to last season.
Oh shit! Wow.
Yeah, they did it look a big time jump. And then I've been watching Haikyuu, which is like a volleyball anime, which is it's pretty exciting. I do enjoy it. I love the series. And then those are whenever they come out. But I've also been watching Hunter x Hunter whenever I can. I've been really loving that show.
Weeb alert! Just kidding.
No. Phil,
a weeb, please.
Just be proud of it, you know? Like, rep those colors. It's cool.
I'm super proud of it. It's everywhere.
Oh, I just remembered. I actually went on this was like maybe a few months ago. I've been like, I wanted to start watching Sailor Moon because I never watched it when I was younger, and I keep thinking to myself, like, I wish I had watched Sailor Moon when I was younger because I would have loved it, but I didn't know about it. So I started watching it on Hulu, and I just can't stand the English version, and like I couldn't get the subtitled one to work for some reason. Like the English subtitles wouldn't work, so I'm like, what the fuck? So I found Sailor Moon Crystal was also on there, and apparently it's this like remastered, quote unquote remastered, like it's kind of like DBZ Kai's like Sailor Moon, where they kind of cut out some of the filler, and the animation's a lot different, and it's really good, and then it'll change scenes, and then it'll be like really bad. So it's like, well, what the fuck? Like it's very like inconsistent animation wise, but I feel like it's good to watch for me because, like, you know, it doesn't have the filler, so it's kind of easier to get into, so I can see all the characters and the story, and I don't know, it's just like this little show that like I missed out on. But I've just been like watching a few Sailor Moon Crystal episodes every once in a while. I'm such a loser, but like it's such a good little show.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
you're not a loser. You know, we all enjoy our own type of stuff.
Hell yeah.
Dude, so speaking of which, is there like a show? It doesn't have to be anime, but a show that you guys can always watch without getting sick of, like something that you just play in the background.
Yeah. The Office and Gilmore Girls are my two.
Chuck. I don't know if you guys know about that. Do you guys know about Chuck? He's like
Chuck,
the spy.
No.
He's like a spy, but like he's it's a while ago. I have like all seasons on DVD.
Do you really?
Yeah, it's
Cool.
like a he gets sent this computer of information to his brain, and he's just a normal like office worker guy kind of thing. Like he works at like Geek Squad kind of thing. And he just gets sent all this information to his brain, and he kind of just collapses, and he wakes up, and whenever he sees someone or sees something, like all the information would just flash in his head, and he would just be like, I know who you are, kind of thing. And like he's like
interesting.
absolute criminal, and then he would get dragged into like the CIA and everything, and it's just funny because he's just a normal nerd guy, and he's like a scared guy. He doesn't know what to do, and then all the other agents are just like, we're gonna do this, and he's like, okay. It's a fun show.
I've never heard of this show. Chuck?
Is it an older show or?
It's an older show.
Well, okay. Older is come on, whippersnapper, dude. Like 5 years ago or?
No, like 2008, 2006, something.
Yo,
I'm
I
not
just
sure.
graduated high
That's
school
not
in
old, Phil. Come on,
2007.
man.
That's old.
I watched it when I was a kid. I don't know, like.
What about you, Brian? What's your like? I could watch this at any point in time.
I rotate between 3 shows. It's I actively watch The Office as well.
Wonderful.
Like,
I couldn't get
I'm
into
on
it.
like my 20th like rewatch. It's
Oh,
something
nice.
you can put on every day.
Who's your
And
quick?
then-
Who's your favorite character? Real quick.
Easy, Kevin.
I think I
I
had the
wasn't
same.
expecting that, but I love it.
I think I have the same perspective on The Office as Cups does, because like I don't know if you saw the Cups tweet about The Office.
No.
No, but he's basically said it's like it feels like that awkward.
I I love awkward humor. It
It's
is,
awkward
though.
humor, and I just like I try getting into it as well. I'm like I can't get
I
into
love
that.
it so much. I love Michael Scott with
They
all
have-
my
He's
heart.
so funny.
And I love Dwight.
They have a lot of great
is Dwight your
clips, but
favorite?
I can't like watch the entire show. I can't.
I don't know how people can't get into it, but it's all good. You like what you like.
Yeah, it's not for everybody.
Show
But
sucks.
I'll
I'm just
rotate.
kidding.
Dude, I'll rotate between The Office
Yep.
and then this show I really like. I grew up watching this a lot. Malcolm in the Middle. That,
Okay.
With like Frankie Muniz and stuff.
Yeah.
That's a super good show. And then I get my King of the Hill on all the time. That's what.
Do you?
That's where I get my my whats and
What?
Really?
everything. Yeah. It's through King of the Hill.
I've never seen King of the Hill.
That's a damn good anime. You'll love it. You'll be blown away.
It's an anime? Yes, let's go.
I'd like to think so.
No. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like we've covered pretty much everything we wanted to talk about. Unless you guys, there's more stuff you guys want to talk about.
No,
I mean, there's
can't believe
plenty
how
to talk
fast time
about.
went by.
Yeah, that
How
went
long
by
have we been-
quickly.
How long have we been going on?
An
hour
hour
20.
and 20 minutes.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I think this is plenty to talk about. For this
Yeah.
week,
Did we cover everything we wanted to?
Yeah,
Like,
we
is there
covered the
anything else?
PlayStation. You got pissed off about that. We covered the
Nah.
PlayStation 5.
I'm at peace.
Not PlayStation 5. We got the Monster Hunter Rise, Game Awards,
Yeah.
and Tattoo.
Your tattoo, yeah.
And, yeah.
Just a bunch of random gibberish after that.
It's been a lot.
That's always fun.
The controversy surrounding around Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, let me give my final thoughts on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Didn't think I'd like it. Memed the game before it came out. I played it. I love it. It's great. I can't wait to play more. And that's all I'll say without spoilers.
I can't wait
Yeah,
to start
I mean-
playing it.
I can't wait till you play it too, Phil. You're gonna be blown away. It's really good. Are you a street kid, Faye, or are you corporate?
So, okay, I made a corpo.
Oh, you sell out.
And yeah, and like I wasn't vibing. So, and like I think I messed up my stats, like my points. So I was like, I'm gonna make a new character and like kind of start over and like try to like actually try and think a little bit about what I want to do with my character. So I made a nomad. And it's a very different start. I don't want to spoil anything for Phil, but like it's such a way better beginning. It's more engaging. I don't know. I felt like more free and just it was great. So yeah.
I'll have
look
to check
into
that
it.
out.
Yeah. What'd you make? Do you make a street kid?
Dude, I'm a street kid.
Hell yeah,
I'm
you
not.
are.
I'm not book smart. I don't know my
Right.
way around some problems, but I got the street smarts.
You got the street knowledge.
know my way
you
around.
are kind of woke in like the street world.
No, I don't know anything. Please help me. Please help me. This is a cry for help. But no, I think this was a really good episode. We talked about actual games. Like last episode, we just
It was our
kind of
introduction.
talking about
went all over.
ourselves.
But it was, I
Yeah.
mean, it was fun. I loved
Yeah.
it. But this one was a little bit more organized and structured.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let us.
I'm
guys,
not
let us
a
know,
structured type. But
Let
it
us
was
know
better.
down in the comments if you like this episode.
Yeah. I would love
Put
to
like
hear
a
that.
Yeah,
Put
we'd
like a
love to
smiley
hear
face.
comments about favorite monster, Elder Dragon weapons. What do
Yeah.
you think of the Game Awards?
Follow us on Twitter. Do the
Yeah,
thing.
follow that
follow-
Twitter.
Follow. Do we have an Instagram? Social
No.
media manager?
No, we decided against Instagram for the time being.
Add us on Snapchat. Just kidding. We
No.
don't have one.
But for the time, we do plan on putting the podcast on Spotify, but stay tuned for that information because it's not available on there yet, but the plan is that it will be soon.
I'm working
We'll
on
let
it.
you know. Yeah, we'll let you know details when we have them.
YouTube highlights are on the way as well, so just keep an eye out, guys.
I'm working on it.
Yeah.
Got this. Got
But
it.
Alright.
so just a reminder, episodes come out every Monday. We're gonna have a pretty fun episode next week, and I think we'll do a couple more where it's just us. But I think we plan on getting some guests invited. So if
Yes.
anyone's curious and you guys would like to hop on, I mean, reach out to us.
reach
business
out, or
email.
if you know anyone that like you'd like us to talk to, like if you're a big fan of like, I don't know, Ninja or like Shroud, we'll reach out.
Taylor Swift, T Swift.
Yeah, I'm sure
You know,
she'd make
she's
time for
welcome.
the
Imagine
Free to
just
podcast.
Like, we just got like
Do you guys
Ariana
want to know the
Grande.
origin of the name real quick? Can we just like very quickly talk about our Phil and I's like love for Genshin Impact?
Oh,
So
yeah,
that kind of
absolutely.
inspired like free to play. Like I'm not free to play on Genshin Impact by any means.
I'm not either.
Like I'm gonna soon be living on the streets, but I love this game. No, I'm kidding. All right, we can end now. I just wanted to
talk
say
about
that.
Genshin next stream.
Yeah,
Next
we'll talk
stream,
about
next
Genshin
podcast.
Impact next week. Yeah,
Mhm.
for
For
sure.
sure. Oh my goodness. There's a
But
lot
again,
to talk about
thanks,
Genshin.
guys.
Yeah, thanks guys.
Love you guys.
Take
Thanks
care,
for
and
watching
we'll
the
talk to you
podcast.
guys
See you
next
next
week.
See you guys next. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.